there's a lot I have to talk about with this episode, episode 3 of Rent a Girlfriend. So much I really need to talk about it. I mean, this episode 3, the best episode of 1 and 2, of 1 and 2. One was okay because people were complaining because they were saying like that the main male character, he's too dull and he's annoying, stuff like that. And I mean, I understand. A lot of people do not like annoying male protagonists basically in an anime, but in an anime, I mean, is it really that a big deal? It can be a big deal, but it can also ruin the anime also well too. But however, I really don't see it that way, like some others may say. Some others may say, yes, I do understand. He may be seen like he's annoying. He may not be a very good male protagonist based in this anime, but I mean, I was hoping for some change from Kizra. I mean, I was hoping for some change, but even though he's just acting the same way, I think that's just his whole personality. That's just basically what I think, and I definitely do understand. Like some people just don't care for him, with that. Now with episode two, things got a little bit more interesting. But this episode 3, things got way more interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where I'm gonna. I don't know where I'm gonna start from. Okay, so I'm gonna start from. When Mizura uh Mizura was out, doing her thing and something like that. Whatever she wants to do and something like that. And for some reason, she must have dropped her key, or at the baseball club or something like that. I'm not so sure, or something, or she must have lost him, and she has to go tell the landlord that she needs new keys because, basically myself. I mean, this is my home key, so that's right there. That's my home key. I'm just saying right there. But if I were to lose this, if I were to lose this key, I probably would get in trouble. I probably would, because they would tell me, like, oh, you don't have a keychain, and stuff like that, and then they would charge me and put it in my rent, and stuff like that. So I mean, I live in pretty strict apartments. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I figure I just want to show you because I'm like, I have a key to the laundromat. I have a key to my house, and I have a couple of keys for my mail. So yeah, but I mean, keys are very important. Very important to have. Like where you lock up your things and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah. Now, one thing I did not notice about this anime, I did not notice about this anime, but it was really kind of interesting to me. Just basically just see here the structure of this episode, because when mommy shows up, oh boy, the gates of hell is about to go around. Oh man, basically, some people will just call her the biggest B word, if you know you know what I mean. I'm not going to say the word, but I'm not going to say the word. But when she was around, she wanted to talk to Kizra. And the question is, what does she really want? And you can tell, like, Mizra is just basically like, what does she really want? What does she want about me? What does she want about you? What is she trying to do? What is she trying to do? Even though like she was saying like, what did you do? Did you do? Did you do anything wrong? And Kizra was just like telling Mizra, saying like, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. As he said that he doesn't understand why she's there, at the front door. And this is something I never expect I would see in an anime like this, because this is Kizo's, right? I mean, seriously, if you leave your door unlocked, always leave your door locked. Don't. Sometimes my door is unlocked. Sometimes it's not. Basically during the nighttime, I just lock my door. I shut the lights off and stuff like that. I go to bed and do my own thing, say a prayer to God, read the Bible or whatever maybe it's that. It's just like, I understand he's a college kid. I understand that his place is all messy and stuff like that. Happens to pretty much every one of us. And the one thing that really shocked me the most, that mommy opened the door. You could tell the door like was going like that, and she opened it, and she was like wondering if like Keys was there. And Keys was hiding in the kitchen, and was trying to get Misra to not to say anything, or not to really say it. But you can just tell like the apartment is small. It's very small because my apartment it's a lot more bigger than Keystone for apartments. But even though I will say this. I've seen this on YouTube where they were doing a in Japan, they could do like some kind of touring or something like that of the apartments because the apartments are very small. I'm talking about small, not very very small, but I'm talking about very small apartments because there's not really a whole much that you can really put it in your apartment. Even though it does cost a little bit more just to get a bigger apartment. That's just like in the U.S. and stuff like that. Even though I'm just saying, but I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I'm not. That's just basically what you see here in these apartments. And stuff like that. But I just seem to understand why would Kizuna would just leave this door unlocked and then all of a sudden someone walks right in and like, bam, they're gonna steal your stuff. Like she could. I mean, mommy could have came in much more further. Okay, if she were to found out something was going to happen, oh boy, it's going to lead to a lot of complicated things. It really actually is. Now the preview for the next episode, episode 4, which got me really excited. I cannot wait to see my girl, not Kisara, Rika, whatever her name is, Rika. She's personally one of my favorites. Not my all-time favorites, but she's personally one of my favorites because the reason why I like her really a lot. She's very smart. She's not stupid. She's a really very kind person, and she's not like me. So because I mean, to be honest with you about her, Rika is that she's more of an open-minded person than me. Even though that's just basically what I think. She seems like she's the perfect girl for anybody that can go out with her. But even though it's not just because she doesn't mind going out on the date. She doesn't mind that she does that. Like the rental girlfriend and stuff. She doesn't really mind. But I like the one episode where the geek guy, used to be Kisura's best friend. I can't remember his name. He wore the glasses, but even though he was enjoying himself with on the date and stuff, you could just tell Rika didn't mind, even though that she was getting paid for it and just going on a date. I mean, just to be honest with you, when I know this, I'm not sure if this happened like this in Japan. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does. But I remember I stumbled across what's his name, Joey the anime man, Joey the anime man. One thing I found that was interesting with Joey the anime man was really is doing that you can rent a mom. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm serious. Go look at Joey's YouTube channel. You see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not joking because like Joey the anime man, Joey was just basically he was renting a mom. So like, okay, let's go out, let's do our thing, stuff like that, and stuff like that. I think that's just basically it's just basically just for some people that just want to enjoy themselves and stuff like that, where they want to go and how much they treat you, like they care about you for that, even though they're getting paid for it, and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm assuming they're making pretty good money by what they're doing, being a mom and stuff like that. But I thought that was really genuine and also funny and stuff like that. But I mean, to be honest with you, I think pretty much I really do actually think there is a rent girlfriend in Japan. I do think there really actually is because I mean because they gotta follow the terms and rules and like that you're allowed to do, that you're not allowed to do, and stuff like that. And something because they have this like big old website, but a whole bunch of girls on the website that which one of these girls you want to go out with. Even though in the United States it's not that. It's not that. It's not like that over in Japan. We don't do that kind of stuff. But I know Japan does that kind of stuff. So I definitely do respect that. I think the reason why they like doing that kind of stuff because I think it gives a lot of hopes, for anybody. It really does. It just builds up confidence and stuff like that. Maybe you just get sick and tired of sitting at the house, just like watching movies, watching anime, or playing video games, stuff like that. I know how that feels. Like being alone doesn't really affect me. It really does not. But I just definitely do like this whole concept, stuff like that, about this rent girlfriend thing, and I really do. And I admire, the guy, back in season 1, he has one of the glasses. He's a nerdy guy, and even though he's enjoying himself, and that seems to be very awesome for him. He's getting his own experience like going out and stuff like that. Even though he's not like being a weirdo or anything like that. But even though he was just enjoying himself, that's all he just really wants to do. what he really wants to do. It's just basically it's a common thing that he wants, that what he wants, even though he has the money to pay her, and even though that's because if you have the money to pay, you have the money to pay, but it comes at a very steep price. I don't think it's not too much money or anything like that. I really don't think so. But like I said before, based on the website that they have, you have to agree to their terms and conditions and stuff like that. Like I said, or that you're not allowed to do this or you're allowed to do this and stuff like that. And stuff. I think Rent a Girlfriend is a very good. Sorry. Anyways, I think the Rent a Girlfriend is a very interesting concept. Basically just goes on Japan, and also basically this anime also was just seeing the drama basically just going on with this anime. It really is quite something else. Really is quite something else. But I definitely want to talk about Mizura. I want to talk about her because Mizura, to me, I like Mizura a lot. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of her. I'm not the biggest fan of her. She's not one of my favorites, but I do like her. She's very attractive. She's very attractive. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I mean, I really do like her a lot. The reason why I just like her is that I like her a lot. She doesn't get really embarrassed really all that much. She really does not. And I can just tell. I can just tell like she's starting to get more used to Kizuna, and she really actually is. And there're just some things. Just some things. There's just basically just some things. I definitely do like about her character that she's more comfortable being with Kiza and stuff like that. But the one thing, what's really sad the most about Mizura is that it has to do with her past life. This is something was very very sad, and I did not expect this basically to happen. Which I am kind of happy that we got some more character development with Mizura. Okay, so basically I want to know is basically for what I'm going to say right here is this that is that and is that she does not have a family. She does not have a mom or dad. She doesn't know what her mom or dad really actually looks like. I'm assuming she may have seen what they look like or something. Even though she was saying like her dad passed away. No, her mom passed away first, then her dad. And I don't know about her uncle or aunt or something. I don't know if she does have any of those or not. I'm not really 100% sure she doesn't. I don't know if she has any cousins or anything like that. But you also got to remember. But you also got to remember is that because of the fact I think the reason why she does not want to go out with Kiza because I think she's afraid and scared because that she may lose Kiza. And she doesn't want to bear that responsibility, even though it's not her responsibility, but she doesn't want to get too close to Kiza. And I definitely do understand that. Definitely do understand that, because I had that experience. I had that experience, basically one time, I get so close to somebody who I really like, especially regards to my family and stuff like that. Because when something really bad happens or anything like that, it leaves me with a sour taste. Just like I told you guys about what happened to my grandpa and my dad. My grandpa passed away a couple of years ago. My dad passed away this year, and a couple of months ago, and it was really sad. It really was. It's very, very sad. But I don't want to put myself in her shoes because what kind of the life that she's been through, and you could just tell Mizra is just like her heart is very, very sad. It's just really actually is. You could just tell she's crying out. She's crying out. She wants to reach somebody. She wants to basically to get someone to like her or something like that. And stuff like that. I do believe that Chizuru and Kiza are going to get together. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. But I don't know how that's going to bode well for Rika because I think it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Those two girls, to be honest with you, I like them. I like both of those girls. I really do. But I don't know if Kiza is going to be committed about being with Rika or not, or maybe he wants to be with Mizra. I mean, Kiza has to make a choice. He has to make a choice. He can't just date two girls all at once because that's not right. That's kind of like I would say that's kind of like cheating. That's basically what I think. But it can really hurt the confidence of another. It can really hurt the confidence. It really can. Even though I'm just saying. But yeah, that is what it is. I don't know. This like I said before, it's a very sad situation. It really actually is. It really actually is. And even though Kizaru's passed also well too, and what was going on and stuff, basically with him, and he said that he still have his mom and dad. He still have his mom and dad. But I still strongly do believe. I think Kizra is really going to really is going to get a chance. Is he really going to get his chance to go out and Mizra? I do think that's what's going to happen. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry for the long episode, but I figured I just want to let you guys know about that. But I expect to see some really great things based in this anime. Even the first 2 episodes, they're okay, but this episode was just a lot more better. But I definitely do. I want to make a special video to talk about Mommy because I definitely do. I do want to, talk. I definitely want to talk about that. So yeah. Yeah, anyway, so that's it for this anime review. Tell me what you guys think. You guys like this anime? You guys don't like it? You guys do or don't or anything like that? I'm really kind of curious what you guys would say. What's your guys' thoughts about what's going to happen with Mizra and Chizuru? I'm just asking you guys. But yeah. Anyways, this is I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you get to one day. Take care. God bless. Remember to love it. I love you guys. Be safe. And remember, stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and like I said before, leave a comment below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys well today. Take care. God bless.